Hello, it's me, Josh Hunter. I'm here on the planet Earth. I was not in. I mean, I was in. Man, I was not like in the greatest. Alright, anyway, I gotta say something. I just need this for the fucking record. So, I don't know. This might. Okay. Today, since I'm fucking in direct sunlight for like hours and hours and hours on end, I get to, do even more fucking contemplating instead of just like, watching YouTube videos and playing video games like I'm supposed to be doing. And more beers, and I should also be having more vodka as well. Or bourbon. Rum. I need rum. Anyway, so while I was hanging out today, I got to thinking, and a while ago I made a video about like how do we know like if our solar system, like if the orbits are going to remain consistent, like if the orbits won't change. And I think I can't get into all the details as to what my perception is, but here's what I think is going to happen with regards to the plan for this solar system. Okay, because like some of this stuff, like I don't know, it's speculative, but I think probably nobody needs to know it. I mean, unless you're going to be alive for like 5,000 years in the same body. That's the only type of person who I can think of who would need to know this. Like if you like are a person who is going to be in the same like physical body for 5,000 years, then yeah, this is probably right up your alley. If you are just going to fucking, fuck around for 80 or so years and then like go kaput, then this probably is none of your business. Anyway, so I think what's going to happen is okay. So the moon orbits the Earth orbits the sun, and in this system of worlds, I think it's all just like a waiting in line type thing. I think all the planets are just like waiting in line. Like we're all in like some type of I don't know if we've been like kicked out of some place and we're just waiting in line to get back, or we're proving. And when I say we, like I'm referring to the planets themselves. I mean, I don't know what human beings, I don't know what our relevance is in the world, but with regards to the planetary systems, I think there's like it's like in movies they have those above the line people and those below the line people, and I think we're all below the line, and like the heavy duty actors and actresses, and they're like inside the sun, or at least that marks the line where we go from one area to another. I won't get into specific detail, but anyway, so I think what's going to happen is there's gonna be like a type of division, maybe not division, but you're gonna have people who want to leave the Earth and go into outer space and travel the galaxy and that type of thing. And I think they may get their chance to do so. They'll probably be in spaceships or whatever, and then they'll go off of it. And I think right after like a certain amount of them have left, what's going to happen is the Earth, the moon is going to get closer to the Earth. And the moon's going to keep on getting closer and closer until I think the first step is in the night sky, Venus always appears very close to the moon. It's the brightest luminous object in the sky. I mean, but it isn't a star, but it seems like a star, I think, anyway. So I think the first stage will be completed when the moon is so close to the Earth that it obscures Venus in the sky. Once you can no longer see Venus because the moon has gotten so close to the Earth, that will be the completion of a certain phase of this, activity. The second aspect, or the second phase, I think, is the North Pole is no longer going to point towards. I could have this out of order, and I'm pretty sure that I do, but I think these component parts will be able to be organized in some relevant fashion when it is appropriate. So I think the northern pole is also going to shift, and it's going to be more similar to Uranus. The Uranus North Pole, because the Uranus, it appears to be on its side in the solar system. But I think the Earth is going to also, it's going to point towards the sun, our local sun. The North Pole will, instead of being in alignment with whatever the North Star is, I should know, but I forgot. Whatever. Sorry, I'm not like in the best mood. I've been playing like Tuber Simulator, and I've been trying to get like a couple of bucks so I can fucking get like some cool stuff. And normally you just fill out some surveys or whatever, or you play a game or whatever, you get some bucks or whatever, and then I use that. But like every game that I tried to download, I couldn't, like could not connect to the fucking server. It was so frustrating. Like, why does nothing work? Okay, why does nothing work? Like, I'm out here, like fucking no solar panel, my fucking battery's getting stolen, my fucking adapter breaks, okay? Can't make no money. Like, I understand, like, being, like, a piece of shit, but, I mean, at least things could work. I mean, at least I could just be, like, by myself. Like, just, like, you know, I don't understand why I don't get, like, a lonely apartment. I believe, like, the compensation for having nobody like you and, like, all these things going to shit, you at least get like a lonely apartment. That was my understanding of the deal, the bargain, you know? Alright, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna lose every fucking thing, every fucking body, every association, every relationship, every prospect, every career, but at the end of it all, you'll have a lonely fucking apartment and, you know, like a bottle of scotch to comfort you. And I'm like, where's my fucking lonely apartment? Anyway. So I was, you know, so I'm on Tuber Simulator, like, and I'm fucking getting ahead, like, pretty far. I'm getting pretty far ahead, and I'm enjoying, you know, what I'm, you know, producing anyway. Like, it's pretty nice. Like, I didn't think I would be enjoying this, like, simulator game so much, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And so, you know, what I've been doing is, so anyway, I've been trying to get the bucks, you know, playing the you can get, alright, when I say bucks, what I'm talking, you have in-game dollars that you use to buy stuff. And it's nice, like, because I get to, like, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've been able to buy anything. I don't even have a fucking bank account. And it's just nice, like, being able to buy things. Like, it's like, you know, a part of the system again. And, so I was trying to get, like, some dollars so I could, like, change, so I could, you know, like, buy, like, a pack of stuff. Because last time it was no problem. I got, like, $145, like, real easy. But then like, alright, let's go for, like $1,000. And, like, every game that I tried to download, because they say, alright, download this game, and then we'll give you, like, $1,000-something. Every game I tried to download, and it would say, like, oh, the server doesn't work. The server won't connect the server. I'm like, what the fuck? You had no problem connecting the server every goddamn time I've tried to download games before. Why can't it fucking download it now? So the only game that worked was this fucking puzzle-solving game. And so it was like, collect 500 stars. Collect 500 stars so you can get like 1,000-something free bucks. I'm like, okay. And I'm going through it, and I'm getting, like, right now I'm like up to like fucking 35 stars, like 38, no, I'm at 40-something stars. And it's like, you know how long it's gonna fucking take me to get 500 stars? This is absurd. Like, it's been so frustrating because it's also taking my battery life. I've had to spend something like 50% of my fucking battery life. This goddamn thing is leaking like a sieve. It's leaking like a goddamn sieve. Like, what happened to when I could just fucking take a step without a million goddamn things getting in the way? Huh? What's the problem? Why are there so many things in my way to do, like, simple things, basic things? I just started getting back to, like, because you remember many, like, back when I was in Hollywood, like, I had to fucking walk a mile just to drop a deuce. It was the only fucking bathroom that I could use. Okay, it was at the Hollywood Bowl. They got a park right just below the Hollywood Bowl. I dropped deuces at the Hollywood Bowl for like a year, 2 years. I'm So that's been resolved, the bathroom issues, okay? But over all this time, the only thing I seem to have been able to resolve is the bathroom issues. I mean, cell phone issues are kind of resolved, power issues, I guess. It's just very frustrating, these basic things. Like, I'm not even asking for, like, the white picket fence, fucking 2.5 kids, spiritual supremacy over all, natural life in this universe or anything like that. I'm just asking for basic things. Like, why does that have to be so difficult? I guess I should be grateful, though. I mean, everything's still in working order. My mind still works. I still like the way I look. I just, it's frustrating, that's all. I wanted to get the Bucks easier, but maybe it's just reminding me, because maybe I'm lazier than I think I am. Maybe it doesn't, it's not like a lot of, I don't know, I just don't want things to be in my way anymore. Like, there's constantly things in my fucking way. It's like, it's like needlessly, like, people, they look at me as like, you don't realize what it means to be in my way. Okay, I'm not threatening. I'm just saying, like, there are other things that people are going nuts too. Because they just reopened. These people are like, I don't know, maybe they think they're gonna die, because that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, people are like, quarantine is over, okay, but so people are out and they're shopping again, but they're living like, I don't know, there's like a wildness about them that wasn't there before. I'm thinking these guys are thinking they're gonna die, so they're gonna try and like live it up. Hope this shit doesn't become like The Purge. That's kind of scary. You realize the life that I'm living now is if I have never like met anyone in my whole life. Like, every time someone comes up to me, there's a look in their face like, you don't fucking exist. Okay, you don't exist. Like, I do not recognize you. Like, even people who I see like all the time, there's a look in their eyes. It's like, you don't exist. Maybe everyone always looked like that, and I just wasn't paying attention. I mean, the only time I ever feel like someone recognized me is if they're English. The English seem to have no trouble recognizing me for some reason. I don't meet like a lot of English people, but I mean England, not like Scotland or Ireland or Wales. England. Man, I could use so much alcohol right now. A lot. Anyway, so alright, the Earth's gonna fucking point towards the sun. Its North Pole's gonna point towards the sun. But before that happens, the moon is gonna get closer and closer to the Earth, and then eventually the moon is going to land on the Earth. And if I'm not mistaken, it will land at the South Pole of the Earth, and it will remain there. It will become a fixed structure on the Earth. And then the Earth's life, it will become one with it, and it'll just be like a giant peanut. It looked like a space peanut or something, cosmic peanut. And I think after that, then the Earth, or at some point, there's gonna. So this is what all right. And then it'll be continue to orbit the sun, and then at some point, the Earth will get closer and closer and closer to the sun. And then, I mean, the moon, Earth, planet will come closer and closer to the sun. And then until it is accepted, if I'm not mistaken, until it's accepted back into the sun, and this peanut planet will be returning home to its, solar origin, if I'm not mistaken. And so you'll have two kinds of people on the Earth: the people who will live on and the Earth's orbit will change. It will be similar to the moon's. The same face will always be facing the sun. So we have one side of the Earth which will always be in daylight, and the other side, where, if I'm not mistaken, where the moon will be, like on the south side. I could be wrong about that, but I know one side. Well, I don't know if I know, but based on my my studies, whatever. One side will be in daylight all the time, the same face always facing the sun, and then the sun, the Earth will get closer and closer to the sun until, until it's accepted by the sun, and I think that's what's going to happen. So, what a fucking frustrating day today was. God damn. I'm 33 years old and I've never made a mistake.